On day 16, we're focusing on HTC's new BlinkFeed feature because I've had quite a few of you hit me up on Twitter, on Facebook, on Google Plus and say, you know what exactly is this BlinkFeed thing and how does it work? Can you turn it off? A bunch of different questions that I'm going to answer in this video. Well, the first question is, can you turn it off? In short, no, you can't. But what you can do is you can make it not be your home screen. So out of the box, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to take your lock screen, turn it off and back on just like this. And actually, BlinkFeed is going to be the first thing that comes up. You swipe to the right, and you'll get one additional screen. Now, if you do this, and forgive me, I'm doing this with one hand, you can see I've got a bunch of different home screens now, but I had to go up here and add the panels individually. So you have a total of 5 home screens, including the BlinkFeed screen, which, like I said, out of the box, this is going to be your default screen. You can still access your stuff down here, your applications, of course, your app dock down at the bottom, but you got the BlinkFeed stuff, like I said, over here on the home screen. Now, you can't remove it, like I said, but you can make a default traditional Android app, or I should say not app, your home screen. You can make this your home page. So, for example, a traditional screen, I've got 2 between BlinkFeed and between my actual home one. So when I turn it off and back on, or when I click home, this is right where it goes back to as my home screen. Now, other questions about BlinkFeed. What comes as some of the content providers? We'll take a look at content and services here, topics and services, and you can see news, entertainment, food, and more. We're actually working to get PhoneDog in BlinkFeed as well, so you'll be able to access your mobile news quickly as possible when you get your HTC One. It'll be right down there in the text section, which will be super nice. So news, entertainment, food, lifestyle, music, sports, technology, and more. So you've got a couple of different ones out of the box. I have all these checked, Associated Press. And what you can do in addition to that, you get your services and apps over on the left side where you can add your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. Then you have categories where I've got, I like business. I have business checked. I can check entertainment or gaming or music, politics, technology, and science. I can go here to gadgets, for example, and check that. And then I can come back, and of course, I've got world, politics, music, and more. So a lot of different choices to choose from. Then you have, again, your featured headliners up here at this side. So from here, I can go back to BlinkFeed, and you'll see it'll update my BlinkFeed. And all I have to do if I ever want to update this while I'm looking at it is swipe up, and it will automatically update. But this is going to bring in a combination of a bunch of different things. It'll bring in your calendar. It'll bring in your Facebook and Twitter if you have those enabled. It'll bring in all the news selections that you have as well, and different kind of a flipboard-esque look and feel here. So you can see, for example, Twitter stuff coming up from my buddy Phil there. You know Phil Nickinson from Android Central. Gadgets, The Verge, Facebook stuff, Huffington Post, another tweet from Phil, Boost Mobile, etc. All my different Facebook stuff, Business Insider, and more coming up on BlinkFeed. So it's actually surprisingly functional. A lot of people are kind of seeing this and saying, I want traditional Android, forget BlinkFeed. It's actually pretty functional. I find myself, even though I don't have it selected as my home screen per se, I find myself swiping over to it on a regular basis. And HTC's goal with BlinkFeed was to kind of create something that, you're in that cab line in Vegas at CES, or you're flying and you're boarding a plane and you don't have time to actually go into Facebook, but you want to see your Facebook updates. You can do that, including weather, right here from the BlinkFeed page, and you can see, using this as an example, the Dallas weather for the day. Settings as well, got auto refresh. I have it auto refreshing using Wi-Fi. You can turn that off if you want to using mobile data or Wi-Fi. Local content, I can personalize, of course, the device itself from the BlinkFeed menu. So all in all, pretty functional here. And then, of course, I can tweet and Facebook directly from the BlinkFeed area here. So, for example, Twitter, it'll load up the Twitter API. So it looks just like I'm actually doing it from Twitter, but I'm doing it from the BlinkFeed page itself. So surprisingly a robust, pretty useful feature on the HTC One. I think more people will like it than they're letting on right now. Right now it kind of looks tacky if you're looking at videos perhaps, but I think once you get your hands on it and you get used to it, BlinkFeed is a surprisingly functional little goodie that comes with HTC Sense version 5. Keep it locked on PhoneDog.com for continuing coverage as we continue the challenge, the 30-day challenge with the HTC One. This is day 16, so just over the hump. It's hump day and it's just over the hump. And I'm continuing on in my 30-day challenge with HTC's iconic Android device. Let me know what you want to see at PhoneDog_Aaron on Twitter, Facebook, Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker, and then Google Plus as well at gplus.to/AaronCBaker. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you right back here for the next update in the HTC One 30-day challenge.